Welcome back to Tech Vibe, the place where future tech meets real-world insight. And today, we're diving into something Apple fans have been waiting for all year long. Because the Apple TV 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most unexpected, game-changing upgrades Apple has delivered to its little black box in years. And trust me, there's a very specific reason Apple is preparing this refresh right now. A reason that could change the entire streaming experience for millions of people. So make sure you watch till the end, because one of these upgrades completely shocked me. Let's get straight into it. The Apple TV lineup has stayed pretty consistent over the last few years, powerful, premium, but honestly, a bit overshadowed in a world where cheap streaming sticks dominate the market. And Apple knows this. That's why the Apple TV 2025 is expected to bring one of the boldest updates yet, a price drop. Yes, an actual price drop from Apple. And we're hearing it may finally hit a starting price of $99, making it Apple's most affordable streaming device in more than a decade. This is Apple's strategy to pull more users into its ecosystem as services like Apple TV Plus, Arcade, and music grow rapidly. Cheaper device, more long-term revenue, classic Apple play. But the price is just the beginning. The first major upgrade is the new processor. Apple is reportedly stepping up to an A17 class chip, the same level of performance Apple used in flagship iPhones. That means ridiculously fast navigation, instant loading, zero lag, and enough power to run high-end games on Apple Arcade without breaking a sweat. For people who've been complaining about the Apple TV being too powerful for a streaming box, well, Apple doesn't care. They're turning this thing into a mini console and a smart home brain all in one. Now here's where things get even more interesting. The second major upgrade coming to the 2025 model is support for Wi-Fi 7. And this isn't just a speed boost, it completely changes the experience. Wi-Fi 7 allows lower latency, higher stability, and smoother 4K HDR streaming even in crowded networks. If you're in the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, or any high-traffic internet environment, you're going to notice the difference instantly. This upgrade alone could make your TV feel like it just jumped several years into the future. But the third upgrade is what people did not expect at all. Apple is planning a redesigned remote. And not a small tweak, this one is reportedly slimmer, more premium, and finally easier to use without looking down at it. Because let's be honest, the current Siri remote, although better than before, still isn't perfect. The new design is rumored to feature better tactile feedback, more precise navigation, and possibly a new method of locating it using the Find My network. No more losing the remote between couch cushions for 3 days straight. Apple heard us loud and clear. Now the fourth major upgrade is something hardcore Apple fans will absolutely love: enhanced smart home integration. Apple has been pushing the idea of the Apple TV as a home hub for years, but the 2025 model is expected to upgrade its Thread and Matter support, making it faster and more reliable for controlling smart devices. Whether you use smart lights, smart locks, or a HomeKit security system, the Apple TV 2025 is going to become the heart of your home automation setup. And thanks to that A17 class chip, automations will run significantly faster. Imagine your entire home switching modes instantly: lights, blinds, temperature, everything, triggered through the Apple TV in milliseconds. But there is something even bigger happening behind the scenes. This year's Apple TV is heavily rumored to receive new AI-enhanced features baked directly into tvOS 19. Apple Intelligence is expanding across Apple's ecosystem, and with a more powerful chip inside, Apple may bring personalized recommendations, dynamic scene analysis, smarter Siri suggestions, and on-device processing for privacy-focused voice commands. This may be the first Apple TV that truly feels like a smart TV box rather than just a streaming device. And now, the question everyone asks, when is it coming out? Apple typically releases new Apple TV hardware in the fall, and all signs point to October or November 2025 launch window. This aligns with Apple's pattern of updating accessories right before the holiday shopping season. Production reports also indicate suppliers have begun preparing components for an end-of-year release, so the timeline adds up. Now, should you buy it? Here's the honest answer. If you're using an Apple TV from 2021 or earlier, the upgrade will feel massive. Faster performance, smoother streaming, better smart home control, and that new Wi-Fi 7 support will instantly improve your setup. And if the price really does drop to $99, it becomes one of the best value Apple products of the entire year. If you already have the 2022 model, the upgrade depends on how much you value the new remote, AI features, and smart home improvements. But considering Apple rarely drops prices, a more affordable Apple TV could make this a must-buy for a lot of households. Before we wrap up, here's something important. Apple is clearly preparing the Apple TV for a bigger future. Rumors suggest Apple is exploring deeper gaming features, potential tie-ins with Vision Pro content, and even upgraded multi-view streaming for sports fans. Apple wants the Apple TV to be more than a streaming box. It wants it to be the entertainment hub of your entire home. And the 2025 model is the first major step in that direction. So what do you think? Does the Apple TV 2025 finally make sense at $99? Are the 4 big upgrades enough to win you over? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious what you think. Thanks for watching Tech Vibe. If you enjoy staying ahead of the tech curve, make sure to subscribe because we break down the biggest leaks, the most reliable reports, and the future of consumer tech before anyone else. Stay sharp, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.